Two civilians have been killed in fresh firing at Samba along the international border. The firing has stopped as of now, but the situation remains tense. 6 other civilians have been injured in the firing. Pakistani troops also resorting to mortar shelling beyond the international border in interior areas. Minister of State for the Prime Minister's office, Jitendra Singh, is at the Indo-Pak border firing zone. The Home Ministry has asked the BSF not to seek any flag meeting for now. The government wants to wait for Pakistan to make the first move to de-escalate tensions. 7 people have died and more than 40 injured in Jammu and Kashmir from Pakistani firing in October itself.
देखिए, जो भी इंजरी हुई है उसका डिप्लॉयमेंट से कोई लेना नहीं है, क्योंकि जो भी हुई है ओपन एरिया में लोगों की इंजरी हुई है। कल भी इन लोगों को बताया गया था कि 8 से 8 बजे सुबह तक वो अपने घरों से बाहर ना जाए, क्योंकि पिछले 2-3 दिनों से ट्रेंड है कि सुबह 8 से 8 बजे तक फायरिंग होती है। जब भी ओपन में जाएंगे तो इस तरह की इंजरी की पॉसिबिलिटी रहेगी, और वही हुआ आज भी। जो लोग घर के अंदर है तो उनके अंदर कोई नहीं हुआ, रात में किसी की इंजरी नहीं हुई। उधर से भी फायरिंग हो रही है, हमारी तरफ से फायरिंग हो रही है, और हम ज्यादा तगड़ा जवाब दे रहे हैं, अभी मैं ही कह सकता हूँ।
Alright, let's get in a word from Arundhati Mukherjee, who is at the Indo-Pak border, getting us reports from there. Arundhati, just tell us, a lot of people whom we are hearing from, they say that they're getting caught by surprise. So is the army there, is the BSF as well, looking at things differently this time around?
That's right, Parikshit. I think the biggest problem here that we've seen over here is the fact that the areas which used to be safe zones initially are no longer safe zones, and essentially all these areas. I'm just going to step out for a moment and show you behind me, Parikshit. Those are the areas which have come under heavy firing and heavy shelling beyond those areas, and this is one road which connects the other part of Arnya into the interior part of Arnya, which is still not relatively safe, and that's the biggest problem, as I've been telling you, Parikshit, that the uncertainty really. Usually we've seen firing and shelling which takes place overnight in the darkness before sunrise, and now firing and shelling has been happening till this morning around 9:30-10. It's continued. In fact, we visited some of those homes inside in the interior areas, and I'll be getting you those pictures in a short while from now. We've seen the homes completely destroyed, livestock completely destroyed, and as early as 9:30 in the morning. So people are not sure what exactly to do, where to go, or how to really go about this, and it's very difficult for the authorities to also figure out what to do, because this is in a sense unprecedented. And another point to be mentioned, Parikshit, is that usually we've seen villages along the border, along the international border, be affected. This time around, the towns, interior, deeper areas of Indian territory is where shells are finding ways to land inside houses, inside compounds. These are concrete houses, Parikshit. These are not villages. These are towns. These are markets where people come to buy their produce, buy their goods, and they lie completely deserted at the moment. Right now, you're seeing a little more activity because the firing has stopped, so people are going back to their respective areas to understand the scale of damage. But all these areas, in a short while from now, as we near sunset, it's going to be completely deserted again.
And which are the areas which have been evacuated completely? Because there are some relief camps that have been set up. There is a school where there are about 1,000 people staying.
That's right, Parikshit. Makeshift relief camps have also been made. We were at one last evening. It was a government higher secondary school which was turned into a relief camp. You have a